Hello YouTube, it is really storming in Nagoya. The thunder is amazing. I hope it doesn't drown out my voice during this video. As you can tell, I've got a little crappy green screen here, which I will not be using for the video, but I thought it will be easier for you to read the subtitles up there, and I'll put my head down here because who wants to look at my face anyway, right? I'll just stay down here. Okay, it is very hot and muggy here in Nagoya. Let's get started. I'm answering the question. This is an answer video for lesson number 5 on Gimmeabreakman. And I'm also going to put links here to Gimmeabreakman.com and all the answers that I'm going through right now. All the questions and answers are going to be posted there. You can check that out. Or it'll be easier than posting through YouTube. I don't have to worry about the 500 word limit. And I can put links to other homepages that answer your questions. Or, you know, websites. Anyway, let's get to it. I'm only going to answer the questions. I will go through the names one by one. Jamie Danger, no real question. Jiraya 350, no real question. Infrared wrong. Compliments, thanks, no real question. Watsurun Baby says something about Sensei, and it's actually Sensei. Be careful of your spelling. Not sense. I'll put this one up here already. So it's Sensei, not sense, by the way. Be careful of the spelling. Montagraph wants to know when I'm going to teach bad words. I've already taught a few bad words, if you look back in lessons. And someone actually, a little bit later in the video, complains about how I let people write bad words in the comments. I'm not going to edit your comments, as long as you don't insult each other. Though you should know that you should not be using words like, well, I just all read it. This word is basically vagina, and you shouldn't say it. It's a bad word. Dangerous. Don't say it. Okay? So please stop. Be polite. Okay? Don't use those words. And the other word, shine. A Japanese person said you shouldn't say shine even when you're joking. I was joking with a high school kid, and I've seen him tell other high school kids to shine, to die. Die. Shine means die, by the way. And, you know, I'm not going to worry about things like that. I do warn you, though, that you shouldn't use those words, and if you use them anyway, what can I do? You know, people are always going to learn the bad words anyway, and I'm not going to worry about that. Okay. AMV The Burning says that it's too late for him to learn language. But I would just like to point out that my father started learning Japanese he was in his 50s when he started, and he's actually learned quite a bit, so I would not... You know, don't let age, don't listen to that old adage that you can't teach an old dog new tricks. It is not true. Okay. Lara Croft rocks my socks. Very good job. Christopher Mast, funny video maker here on YouTube. Very thoughtful man. Says that my videos make him think of sex for some reason, apparently. This is what he implies. So my videos are like Viagra. They'll keep you excited, I suppose. KOH Paylord, I don't know what your name means, by the way, asks me, he answers all his questions in English. So I wrote, Nihongo de kotaete kudasai. Nihongo de kotaete kudasai. Please answer. Nihongo means Japanese. De, in Japanese. Kotaete, that's the order form of answer. Kotaeru is answering. Kotaete is you answer. Kudasai, please. Please answer in Japanese. Alright. Toolgirl150 says, is there a quiz? I don't know if she's actually studying. Malice Momomiya says one of the students was handsome. I don't know which one you meant, but okay, maybe the young one. I'll tell him. Ojana Banana says she better watch it a few times. Yeah, you might want to watch the videos a few times, especially if you're really serious about learning. Pick up little things every time. Romia says thank you, not a real question. Just Moma says she's lost, don't give up. Alaskard says keep the videos coming, I will. Abby902, by the way, the 25 pages of this, so... Abby992 says McDonald's, and I want to remind you that in English, McDonald's is not pronounced, in Japanese, McDonald's is not pronounced McDonald's, it is pronounced Makudonarudo. Makudonarudo, okay? Nihongo Noob says make more videos, I will. Putter's Monkeys, no question. Rodrigo Petrucci says no question, but he rates and comments, and I do appreciate the rating comments, guys. Just Momo 66 says good one, thanks. Corgi Jack, who the heck? Corgi Jack erased her videos. Where is she? I liked her videos. There was too much, but she laughed at Tom Cruise. My Tom Cruise joke. Urvox Chords says Highlander, and I just want to point out that in English you might say Highlander, but in Japanese you would say Hairanda. Hairanda. Remember, the pronunciation will change slightly. Squashy Johnson says, can I say ie desu? He wants to know if you can make short answers. And short answers are fine in Japanese, actually. Like nai desu, ie desu, hai desu. Then he says manko desu, which is bad. Don't say that. Yeah, try to, look, you guys, I know you can say vagina in Japanese. Okay, great. Don't have to say it every time. And he wants to know about the word ie desu. Ie means no. There's a few ways to say no. Dame or yada. Yada is like, yeah, gross, stop it, yada, yada. My forehead's so shiny. Yada, dame is bad. I often use as a way to say no. No, dame, 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 dame. No, I can't allow that kind of thing. Ie is just a negative no. Like, hai is yes, ie is no, but we never say ie desu. So no, can't say this. No. Okay. So anyway, short answers are good. Squashy Johnson, very naughty Japanese. Okay, here's a good one. Shuffle Crow asks about brother or sister, and I'm going to go through this very quickly. This will take some time. Father in Japanese is oto. I put this on the homepage, so if you check the links here, you'll find the whole list, and you can study that. But father in Japanese is otosan. Okay, right? Father is otosan, chichi otosan. This is going to be hard to do. How do I do this? Wow, maybe I can put the whole thing on there. I doubt that. Let me see if this will all fit. Oh, look at that. Oh, actually I could do it if I just nudge this thing around here. Okay. Yeah, it's possible. I've never tried this before, but okay. Let's try it. Okay, so here we go. Father, if you see at the very top, I'll be reading from top to... Father over here is chichi in Japanese. There's the kanji for chichi, and that's otosan. 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 Sometimes I say oyaji. Mother is haha. Not ha ha, but haha. Notice my pronunciation, haha. There's the kanji for haha. I guess I'm going to move this up a little bit. Maybe? No, too different. There's okasan, and there's the kanji, okasa. Okay? That's how you address them. So let's make something very clear. This is difficult to do. Okay, let's try this again. Father is chichi. There's the kanji chichi, right? Maybe I'll put my finger here and not move it, and move this one. Otosan is the way you address your father. You say otosan, otosan. Mother is haha. The kanji is this one. And you address your mother by saying okasan, and there's the kanji there. Okasan. Alright? Brother, older brother is ani, and there's the kanji. Oni-san. So there's a very different one, right? Yeah, actually they're all different, right? Chichi and otosan don't sound anything like each other, but chichi is father, but you don't say hey father, you say hey dad, right? Well, some people say father, but you know what I mean. Mother, you say mom. Ani is older brother, but you say hey bro, I guess. Oni-san would be hey bro. Oni-san, and this is the kanji for Oni-san. A sister is one-san. Sister. Ane. Ane is an older sister. My older sister is ane. Remember, in Japanese you distinguish between older and younger sisters. Older and younger brothers, older and younger sisters. There's the kanji for ane, and there's one-san. Okay? Younger brothers, ototo. Younger sisters, imoto. I'll do them 2 by 2. There's a kanji for ototo and imoto. And ototo-san, little brother. Imoto-san, little sister. Right? Grandfather is sofu. There's the kanji. Oji-san is grandfather. There's the kanji. Oji-san. Sobo is grandmother. Sobo. But we don't say sobo. We use it. You almost never hear sofu and sobo. You say oji-san and oba-san. Even when you're referring to your own, you say my, watashi no oji-san, or uchi no oji-san. Uchi is actually your house, or uchi no oba-san. Right? Then over here we have uncle, oji. There's the two ways to do the kanji. We're very rare. Oji-san. Oji-san. Then we have aunt, which is oba, like Obama. Two kanjis for that as well. I don't know why we do that, but there's in rare cases you can use two. There are two ways to spell things in kanji. Oba-san is your aunt. I mean oba-san. 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 Be careful of this. Yeah, I made the mistake. See, oba-san is grandmother, but oba-san is aunt. So be careful of that. Let me see what else we have here. Husband, of course, oto. And wife is tsuma. That's the way you refer to oto. There are many ways, actually. Some people say donna, donna-san. And then goshujin is someone else's husband. You say goshujin wa, your husband. Okusan wa. Sometimes you hear okusama. Remember, san is the polite form. You could say sama. Oba-sama, I guess, oji-san, oji-sama. Yeah, you could say sama to add sama, change san to sama, anything makes it more polite. Son is musuko. Musuko is the way men also refer to their ding dong. So, in case you want to know, so in case you see it in a movie, I don't know if you watch that kind of movie, but musuko-san is my son. Daughter is musume. Musume, and ojo-san. Ojo-san is daughter. Okay, so I'm putting these in the links. If you guys want to, you should probably try to study this by yourself sometime very soon. Okay, let's go on to the next question. Smarted Panda says, okay, nothing, no real question. Noavine says, what am I using? It's called Cam Twist. And yes, it's only for Macintosh as far as I know. It is a great product. I love Cam Twist. So, yeah, I highly recommend Cam Twist. There it is, okay? This is what I'm using right now. 11 Color talks about, oh, this is actually kind of interesting. I was thinking about this the other day. Grammatically speaking, Chinese, I believe, is closer, grammatically speaking, than English, to English than Japanese. So, how in Japanese, in English, you have the SVO, subject, verb, object pattern, right? So, things like fuck you that exist in English don't exist in Japanese. So instead of that, people say things like die. There's no real translation for fuck you. People always ask me, how do you say that? Go to hell, fuck you. I don't really say that. I guess the closest thing you would say is shine, right? Anyway, don't worry about that. Methadone for life, 3 comments. Thanks a lot for all the comments. I agree. Yeah, the YouTube has a 500 character limit, so sometimes you have to write more comments. I know it's annoying. There's nothing I can do about that. Sorry. Sophie Ooh says thank you. No real questions. Strife Vazilla says thank you. Chad5161, thank you. Maya Mosian says thank you. And the way to say you're welcome in Japanese while we're trying to, let's learn something here, is Douitashimashite. Douitashimashite. Let's repeat. Douitashimashite. Douitashimashite. Arigatou gozaimasu. Arigatou gozaimasu. Douitashimashite. Oh, Spider-Man says to me, Victor, arigatou gozaimasu. And Mr. Incredible says, Douitashimashite. Okay, that's silly, but I think you got the idea. Okay. Let's go on. Peaceful Cat says, was the guy shy? He was the Japanese high school boy that was in my class. He wasn't actually that shy. Guilty YX says, best lesson so far. That's nice. Ing Bolan says, thank you. In anime, Mrs. Cake says in anime they often use ichiban. Yeah. Let's see. Mrs. Cake, thank you. Kurai9 says, is this correct? Watashi no ichiban tsuki na tabemono wa ramen desu. Yes, that's correct. Dude with wings, I love your name. Says I should tell you guys to read off the screen and repeat after me. Maybe I will in the future. Rid009 says, I love your lesions, but I think he meant lessons. The Dynamite Kid says, another cool lesson, thank you, and thank you for watching. Dada Lama says, great reference to the Penniless Cripple video. Don't know what he's talking about. Maybe I did mean something. Komopi, here's a good one. Komopi says, looks at my video and says, Kimoi. Now, Komopi obviously doesn't like me. Here's the katakana for Kimoi. The pronunciation, for those of you, is Kimoi. Kimoi is a modern young person's way to say kimochi warui. Kimochi warui. And kimochi warui is a way to say gross. Gross. Like when something, you don't like something, say kimochi warui. Kimochi warui. Kimochi warui. There's the kanji for you who are interested in kanji. Yeah, I guess my lesson was not attractive to him. He thought I was gross and it made him want to vomit. That's always nice to know. Tal Jim Soul says he's going to answer these questions later. He never came back to answer. You're on my list, man. Where's the hole? You're on my list. Okay. Nichibei Trader asked me why some people, why they pronounce H-A ha as wa. The particle H-A ha is wa. And I don't know, but it's a good question, and I probably should look it up, and maybe I will, but it's not, it's one of those things. With language, the why is not so much important as, the question why is not that important, usually just, that's, it's language, man. Sometimes there's no rhyme or reason. Rambly says, there's a lot of sentences that actually end with no definition in English. I think some of the Japanese, if you follow the lessons in order, you should get most of them. I noticed that one of the Japanese students in the end of the class said donna eiga. Donna eiga means what movie. So actually donna plus noun means what? Something. Donna plus noun. Not Donna, but donna. Donna eiga means what movie or which movie. I think that was the only thing that wasn't explained, but I could be wrong. Anyway, you can use dictionaries. A little self-motivation would be nice. Good. Thank you for Zachrin. I forgot how to say your name. Rambly, Zachrin again. Thank you. A few unko jokes. People made a few unko jokes. Unko, by the way, is poop in Japanese. Let me see. Zachrin says, Watashi no ichiban suki na eiga wa Tengen. I don't know that movie. And Toppa Guren Rengason. Tengen Toppa Guren Regan. I don't know what. It must be some kind of manga. I don't know it, sorry. 5XL says, this is too fast and I have to slow down. I guess I do have to slow down. Okay. A few people asked me about the question words again. So I will put them here again. Right. These are the question words. And I will try to go through this one more time. Nani. Nan or nani means what? Nan desu ka? What? What did you say? Or what is that? For example, if I say, Kore wa nan desu ka? What is this? Nan desu ka? What did you say? Sometimes. Depends on the situation. Dare is who? Dare? Dare? A lot of times in Japanese, just asking the question, just the word is enough. Dare? Dare desu ka? Who? Itsu? Itsu desu ka? When? Itsu is when. Doko? Doko? Where? Nande? Why? Doshite? Why? Depends on the situation. Then, people ask me about the difference between dochira, dochi, dore, and they're all variations of which. I will get into that in a minute. It gets asked again. Net's driver Z, who actually I've always considered a very nice guy and a great video maker, likes to get on my case about using my Japanese students. He writes a couple questions that kind of ticked me off, actually. But I'll tell you what, to anybody who's concerned, the students I do not make, first of all, it's not really none of anyone's business, but most of my students I've been teaching a long time, and the particular students that you saw in the videos the other day, I've been teaching for some of them as much as 10 years. They started from actually knowing zero English, some of them. And I'm quite comfortable asking them to do it, but most importantly, I don't ask them to do it during class time. And I do compensate them with extra lessons, etc. So I often stay after class to answer questions, blah, 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 and check their English. So don't worry about me abusing the students. I do not do that. And actually, I do have a school manager that always makes sure, did you ask them, are you sure it's okay, they're not nervous? Because a lot of people don't want to be on the internet, and I do make sure. But NetStriver Z, I will give you the benefit of the doubt and hope you are just looking out for the interest of them and not just a busybody who's babysitting me. You do say you don't really like my lessons and they're stupid and they're shitty, so NetStriver Z, don't watch the lessons, man. And then someone criticized him and said he was old. And then NetStriver says age racist. NetStriver is from Portugal, so he doesn't speak English great, but the word you're looking for is not age, is not race, is not age racist, but ageist. Ageist is someone who's against people who are prejudiced. Whoever prejudiced against people who are old or young, I suppose. Anyway, another person, one of those just me folk, pretty cool poster, says, please explain this sentence. Dore ga suki desu ka? Which one do you like? Dore ga suki desu ka is when there's a few choices. Which one do you like? Dore ga suki desu ka? And then, this is kind of interesting, he asked me about some proverbs and suggests that I teach them. So, although I think this is a little too hard for you, I will teach them because some of you might be interested in this. And I'll teach them right here. The first one is, kaze ga fukeba, okeya ga mokaru. Kaze ga fukeba, okeya ga mokaru. Kaze is wind, ga fukeba blows, if wind blows. Okeya is a bucket shop. Ga mokaru. Mokaru means make money. The literal translation is, when the wind blows, bucket shops make money. And the idea, I believe, was when the wind blows, it knocks a tile off a roof, and I guess the roof starts leaking, and the wind during a storm, so you need to go buy a bucket to put it to collect the water, something like that. The basic idea is the world is connected, kind of like if a butterfly flaps its wings in Taiwan, there's an earthquake, and Minnesota, of course no earthquakes in Minnesota, but you know what I'm saying. The world is connected, although it appears not to be. So that's kind of an interesting little thing there. The next one is, the next proverb, or kotowaza. Proverb in English, in Japanese is kotowaza. The next kotowaza is shiranu ga hotoke. Shiru is know. Shiranu means don't know. And hotoke is Buddha. So the idea is not knowing is the Buddha. To not know is Buddha. Or ignorance is bliss would be the closest conversational translation. Pretty cool. Hey Day Rixie says his favorite rock is AC/DC. I think when you want to say band, you don't say rock, you say bando. Whoops. Sorry, I copied the wrong thing here. I can't seem to get this. Okay, how about that? Bando. Yes. Watashi no ichiban suki na bando. My favorite band. Watashi no is possessive. Ichiban, number one. Suki na, like. Bando, band. Wa AC/DC desu. Nathan85 says he's going to gambatte. And I said, okay, well, gambatte kudasai. Gambarimasu, he said. And I said, gambatte kudasai. Gambatte means keep trying, go for it, do your best. Lady Anarchy says, this video gave me a headache. Sorry to hear that. Atama ga itai desu. My head hurts. The Blood Pharaoh says, he joked. He thought it was funny. Okay, good. Skid Play says, this is cool. I'm glad to hear it, I answer. Twiddledon says, thank you. Gracias, agradecido mucho, maestro. I say, de nada. Mike Y Song says, make a playlist. I have made a playlist. Check my Gimmeabreakman channel. You'll see there's a playlist there now. Rikufan asked some questions, and he realizes later that I answered the questions in the video, so no problems there. Mr. Duty Head 2, who's now been banned, says he is terrified. My student was terrified. He looks kind of scared, I noticed, but he's not. He's completely relaxed with me. We often poke fun at each other in the class. Rikufan says, what does eiga mean? And eiga, I explained in the last video, but eiga does mean movie. Eiga means movie. Hora eiga means horror movie. Hora eiga means horror movie. Sonic Psycho asked about the international meaning for, okay, in English this is crazy, man, that guy is crazy. But in Japanese, they don't do just this, they twirl it and then open their hand like this. So, kuru kuru pa. He's crazy. You do this gesture and then open your hand like this. Kuru kuru pa. And that means he's crazy. Okay. Lars OZ says, don't stop making lessons, they're useful. Okay, I won't. Inspired by you, asked a bunch of questions and asks, tells me the first boy is cute and please send me his email. I can't do that, but I will tell him. And if you are his type, maybe he'll get in touch with you, but don't hold your breath. High school boys are very studious. My students are very studious. Okay, good. 2 small mistakes anyway. 私は好きなレストランは、no, 英語、oh yeah. 英語はバベルです。And he says 英語 go バベル。英語は映画。映画は not 映画語。Okay? He wrote 映画語. I think he meant 映画は. Just a little typo probably. 一番好きな映画は深い映画です. I think you were trying to say my favorite kind of movie is deep movies. So 一番好きな映画は深い映画です. 深い means deep. I'm not really深い映画です. 哲学 I would say 哲学的に深い. 哲学的に would be psychologically speaking like this. 哲学的に深いです. Right? 哲学的に and this is the kanji for 哲学的. 哲学的に深い. 哲学的に深い. Psychologically deep would be my choice. Okay, Gato712 says he's lost. All I can say is watch it again. Audrey says I'm talking too fast. Okay, I will slow down in my standard lessons. Michimachi83 wants to know if listening will improve with time. It will, but you need time. So keep listening. Listen again and again. I think you know how in England you have a lot of really different accents depending on where you live? I think in Japan it's as well, but not so, well, I say not so, I don't think it's that different. I can pretty much understand. You know, there's some British English I don't understand. And I understand the standards and variations of it, but there's some, I've met some British people here in Japan who came over. I had no idea what they were trying to say to me, honestly. But in Japan, I don't think the differences are that pronounced. Like, there are, of course, different dialects and stuff, but it's not, like, incomprehensible. Though, when you watch Japanese TV and they have someone who's from a different area, they will put the subtitles there in Japanese, which is kind of interesting. Ryuko Hametsu says, thank you, this helped me a little. Endami says, don't stop, thank you. Kanji Tard says, circle. By the way, for those of you who don't know, if you don't have anything to say but you'd like to just help my video, all you have to do is put circled or just circle. And this means comment, came, enjoyed, rated, commented, and left. Came, enjoyed, rated, commented, left. And if you just leave a comment on my video, it just helps out. It helps, you know, get it up there so other people can find it easier. You know, in most discussed lists and stuff. Goldbat Girl says Cheesecake Factory is ski desu. Okay, and she didn't put Cheesecake Factory ga ski desu, but that's fine. And I like that too. Pat Pip says these are his favorite videos or her favorite videos, so thank you. Are Silinar says that it's important to note that while you cannot say desyoka, you can say deshoka. Okay? So yeah, deshoka is okay. And I guess I'll write this in very easy. Deshoka is a good way to ask a question, but you can't say desyoka. So desyoka is wrong. Desyoka is wrong. But deshoka, this is wrong right here. Desyoka, that's wrong. Be careful. But deshoka is correct. when you're asking a question. Okay? Good point. Arcelin or I can't say your name. Zambros22 says, I think she asked me why I don't like cats. I don't really dislike cats. I answer that a little bit later. I'm just joking. I'm trying to stay in solidarity with Maggie. Zambros wants to know, 一番好きな国はエクアドルです. Is that correct? Yes. My favorite country is Ecuador. 一番好きな誰が私の母. Okay, I think she's trying to say my favorite people are. So let's my way of saying that would be 一番好きな人たち or 人たちは私の母と父です。一番好きな人たちは私の母と父です。My favorite oops, didn't mean that. My favorite people are my mother and father. Or even more casual. 一番好きな人たちは人はうちの父と母です。Or 母と父です。That's fine. Okay, when you're using the word arimasu, which means there is, and you want to indicate a place, it is correct to you that you need to use ni arimasu. Ni arimasu. For example, New York ni arimasu. In New York. Chicago ni arimasu. In Chicago. Sweater Puppy says I am exploiting my students. No, I ask them politely, and many of them say no. The ones that say yes, don't mind. Hayu. Hayu is more common than danyu. Danyu we don't really use very much. I don't really hear it ever. Superior Mind, that's Jones or 227 asked that. Superior Mind asked about the kurukurupa and how to say that in English. In Japanese, I'm sorry. We say the word is actually crazy is kuruteiru. Kare ga, he is crazy. Kare ga kuruteiru. If you want to say it to someone like insulting, omae wa kuruteiru. That's insulting, that's impolite, be careful. Omae wa kuruteiru. Or kimi wa kuruteiru. Okay, but remember you shouldn't say anyone. Oh yeah, by the way, the word crazy in Japanese is very strong. I would not say it. Avoid it. Let's see, Superior Mind says, I love my channel. Thank you. Gucci Girl says, Ichiban suki na kuni wa Israel. She loves Israel. Good. Thank you. Austin69 says, thank you. Darius321 says, the hand gestures international. Bobbits59 answers the question very good. Speedy Con Kiwi, who I often meet in the videos comment section, very funny video maker. She teaches German as well. She asked about the use of how to address somebody, like anata or something. And okay, here's the levels. Sama is the most polite. Right? Sama is the most polite way to refer to someone. So if you want to refer to me, you say Bikta sama. Gimmeabreakman sama. The next level is san. The next level is chan. Now chan is like buddy, or it's an endearment. So remember that. Then someone asked me about, oh no, that's right, for young people. And if you're in a really good, if you have a good relationship with someone and you don't have to worry about insulting them, and it's very clear that you're friends, then you don't need to add anything. You don't have to say sama-san or chan, just refer to them. But often we refer to people as chan. She asked about the word anata, and isn't it implied? I think anata is not usually used. Try to use a person's name if you know it. If you don't know the name, don't use any subject if you want to be polite. But if it becomes unclear, then it is like pointing. In that case, it would be impolite. Kimi is another way to say anata. Anata and kimi are basically the same way, but anata is a little bit more formal, and what wives call their husbands, and kimi is a little bit more casual, something you say to someone who's a little bit below you on the level, on the scale, status, whatever. So, in summary, don't use anata if you can help it, but in some cases, it's necessary. Okay? And it's not rude. People will forgive you because you're a foreigner, so don't worry about it too much. What's the difference between dochi and dore? Okay, first of all, very good question. I didn't think about it, but I thought about it a little bit while, and this is what I got. Dochira is more formal than dochi. There's three. First of all, there's three words. There's dochira, dochi, and dore. Right? Dochira, dochi, and dore. Dochira is the most formal one, and it's the same as dore. I mean dochi. Dochira and dochi are the same. However, dochira is more formal, dochi is more casual. So that's easy to remember. The other thing to remember is that dochira and dochi are when you're choosing from two different things. Okay? When you're choosing from two different things, they only have two choices. You use which one of the two. Dochira also is used often as a kind of where or which direction. Like dochira desu ka means where is that? Right? Where is that? But dore is never that. And dore is used when there's three choices or more. Like if you have three or four shirts and dore desu ka, which one of the 4 or 5 or 6 or 3? Okay? So that's the difference. Nachi says, awesome, thanks again. Hote says the lighting scared him. Okay, well, sorry about that. I think he said lightning, but I think he meant lights. Zambros22 says, what do you have against cats? No, I have nothing against cats. Yume no Tenshi 07 says thank you and he enjoyed it. I'm Becoming says, how do you say when something is in downtown? The short version, pronunciation very good. Downtown ni arimasu. Ni is a particle to signify where something is. Downtown ni arimasu. In Bolden said more free lessons coming up. Clay Lavi says muito ben. And I say, okay, you're welcome. Alemic says, thank you, awesome lessons. Yeah, boku no hatsukoi, which means my first love. I love that name. I always remember it. It says, wants to know about the question, boku no restaurant wa Chicago de dayo. I would say, boku no restaurant wa Chicago ni arimasu. Boku no restaurant wa Chicago ni arimasu. I'm sorry, and he wants to say my favorite. So actually, boku no ichiban suki na restaurant. Boku no I'll make this big and just move it around. Okay, here it goes. Boku no ichiban suki na restaurant wa Chicago ni aru dayo. Aru dayo, or arimasu yo, or arimasu dayo. Aru is the dictionary form of arimasu. Arimasu just means there is. So yeah, or again, read the comments. Check the links, read the comments. Fight Prejudice says, well done, thank you. Mystic, you're welcome. Mystic Kai says, great, you're a great man. I don't know if I'm a great man, I'm just trying. Mr. RDF says, he likes boneless buffalo wings, and actually it's wings, buffalo wings. Some Japanese know it. I don't think we have boneless buffalo wings in Japan though. Give me a chance, man. I don't know who this is. I thought they were making fun of me with that name, but I guess they're friendly. They want to know about how to type Japanese. A few people asked me this. On a Macintosh, it's very easy. Ask your local Mac person, Mac store. If you go to preferences and adjust the language, pick the language setting, you should have no problem. But and then I just hit Command space and it changes the language. Then Give Me a Chance Man writes something, and it's all in like kanji. I don't know what he's trying to say. So sorry, Give Me a Chance Man. No idea what you wanted to say there. Naruto #1 fan forever says, ask me about honorifics, and I provide a link. And I've already talked about it to my answer to kiwi con speedy con kiwi. Anyway, there is a link there's a link, there it is, Wikipedia link in the description. No, not in the description. Go to the description and look for the answer to this. Yeah, there's a link there about Japanese honorifics. Honorifics is what you want to look for. But yeah, find it. Basically, like I just said, sama, san, chan, That's the way it looks. Lord Brazier says he likes Outbacks, and we do have Outbacks here. Outback's an Australian restaurant created by Americans from Tampa, Florida, apparently. Michi Hansen says, awesome video. Thank you. Interesting point here. Pitide asks about hamburgers in Japanese. Pronunciation is hamburger. Be careful. It's hamburger. I guess hanburger, right? I'm sorry. It would be hanburger, because we don't have M sounds, right? I guess, yeah. Though I think I've heard Japanese say ma, hum. I think they say hum, even though there's no way to really write M. And when you want to say steak in English, it's not steak, it's steaky, like this. Whoops. Steaky, right? That's the way you write. Steak. Steaky. Okay? Laura Croft Rocks My Socks asks about the word kirai, and it's used the same way as ski. Yes. And I have a couple examples that I push here. Tots45 likes Red Robin. I've never heard of Red Robin. Is that a famous restaurant? Hello Maggie. Forthwith says, Forthwith has a problem. I think it's a Japanese person that says I shouldn't be teaching the words manko and kuso and all the bad words. But you know, I don't focus on those words. I don't like to teach those words. But people ask, and I just answer. I'm just here to answer your questions. I'm not here to teach you morals. Get that from your parents. That's not my job. You shouldn't use those words. I would not use those words. That's my advice. But that's all I can say. If you still want to use them and you get your ass kicked, that's your fault. Tashi wa inu ga suki. Thank you, Rick Fan. Enchanted Flower does a emoticon. This is her emoticon. I am not very good at emoticons. I suck at emoticons. But it's cute emoticon, isn't it? Rokugo says, he asked me, what do you like? Natsu ka? Natsu is summer. Natsu ka? Fuyu ka? Dochi ga suki desu ka? Natsu ka? Fuyu ka? Dochi ga suki desu ka? Just to put this up here. Natsu ka? Fuyu ka? Natsu ka? Fuyu ka? Dochi ga suki desu ka? Which one do you like? My answer, dochi ga desu ka? My answer would be ryohou tomo. Suki. Ryohou tomo ga suki or ryohou tomo suki. Ryohou tomo suki. I like both. Okay. Sake, my Japanese teacher taught me. Sake says, my Japanese teacher taught me A to B to dochira no hou ga suki desu. That is correct. Two, that's the same thing. And I'll give it to you here. A to B to dochira no hou ga suki desu ka? Which one do you like, A or B? That's another one. Ryui Selui says, great lesson, and wants to know about pizza. Yeah, the funny thing about pizza is that in English, pizza is, in Japanese, pizza is pronounced pizza, like this. Okay? Whoops. I can never get that straight. Just listen to me, don't read the screen here. Pizza. Like so. Okay? Pizza. And it's written in katakana because it is a loan word. Then he told me about the movie Kigeki. I don't know it. Cordown says great lessons and he's improving quickly. That's what I want to hear. Thank you. Zara L says funny and informative. Thank you. Who's the man? T says pizza again. Please look at the above comment. And thank you. You're welcome. Mystical says thank you. Mystical says, oh, yeah, thank you again. And he likes my lessons because they're not so formal. I'll try to teach both, you know, but I'll try to teach you what is most common as well. Kyo Kichi makes a comment about how different nationalities have different facial expressions. That's true. Ms. Lipodicus laughs about Scientology. Oh, the reason I made that Tom Cruise crack was because actually the boys in that class, they actually studied South Park. We studied the script of South Park, so that was cool. Faded Honesty says that it's a great lesson. Glad to hear you liked it. Oh, and he says his favorite movie is Faito Kurab. And I had no idea what he was trying to say, because he wrote it this way. Let me show you. He wrote Faito Faito Kurabu. And actually, what he was saying was the movie with the Tom Cruise, not Tom Cruise movie, Brad Pitt movie, Fight Club, which is one of my favorites as too. David Finch movie, great movie. Rikufan asked questions about typing in Japanese, and like I said, I use a Mac, I don't know. Let me see, Megan asks about what does eiga mean? Eiga means movie. Glitter Vertigo asks, oh, it just says my students are adorable. Thank you. I'll tell them next time they come. I think they're coming today, actually. Master Gara says thank you. Bloomy says favorite pizza. Oh, ask about I have no favorite restaurant. How do you say I have no favorite restaurant? Okay, so I will teach you. That will be, I think, the last comment. Okay, betsu ni suki na restaurant ga nai desu. Betsu ni. Betsu ni is like nothing really. Betsu ni, not really anything. Suki na, like. Restaurant, restaurant. Be careful pronunciation. You can know, if you listen to this video again, you'll see I kind of pronounced it too much like English. It's not restaurant. It's restaurant ga nai desu. Betsu ni suki na restaurant ga nai desu. Restaurant. All right, that's it. 45-minute video. Let's see who gets through this one. It's like a challenge every week. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for watching. Keep watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye. Remember to check the Gimmeabreakman.com for all the actual what I just went through. I will actually repost that. It's up there. Go look right now. See ya. Bye.